Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is our ETF preview via our proprietary scans for the coming week. This is going to be the week of July 30th, 2013. Right now, if you look at the volume column, the volume deviations are all well below typical run rate. So we're seeing very, very light volume as we're into the heart of the summer doldrums. That's the bad news. The good news is we do have some fairly positive price action. Most of the averages are lower on the day, but we do have camouflage buy signals, meaning that we're lower on the day, down 2 days in a row, but we're closing above the day's open if these levels hold. Right now we've got another hour or so to go before the close, but we do have some positive things to work on here, and even though the market was lower earlier in the day, they were able to absorb those shares and take things a bit higher. Looking at the major sectors represented by our ETFs, we're seeing again very, very light volume, except for a couple of situations. We've got decent volume in the SMH, and we do have much better than typical volume in the OIH. The OIH has a downside CPS condition, so Monday, let's be looking for that to be lower on the day. For the rest of the patch, we're mostly biased to the buy side with those camouflage buy signals. Into the commodities. Commodities are kind of a mixed bag, mostly lower volume. They broke gold fairly substantially midday. Oil's been lower for most of the session today, so we're seeing some things on both sides here for the commodities. The bonds, not really seeing much, and a lot of these are trading very, very lightly, so not really anything there to hang our hat on. Moving on to the foreign names, we're stacked up here with mostly camouflage buy signals. Right now the RSX is in conflict with a signal on each side, but that should resolve itself before the close. EWZ and the EFA are the only ones that are really trading any decent volume, and the EFA is the only one with a signal that's a camouflage buy signal. And as far as the specials go, you can see the volume's fairly light for most of these, so there's really not a lot of interest from the institutional folks. The institutional folks are really the ones that kind of tip the balance in these. And when you see the volume pop on these things, that's generally when the institutions are using these mostly for hedging purposes. But we're not seeing that today. FAS does have a camouflage buy signal. That one's trading decent volume. The TNA has decent volume also with a camouflage buy signal. All right, here's a look at our major ETFs with our scanner applied to it that counts the bars for the Comer, the Seeker, and also the Seeker aggressive countdown. Let's take a look at the Comer column first. These are the magenta numbers. We've got a couple situations here that are getting pretty close. We're 11 days up out of the required 13 for an exhaustion warning in the spiders, and also same condition for the Qs. The IWM is 12 days up, so we're getting very, very close on a lot of these majors. The MDYs are already there, and then if we turn our attention here to the aggressive Seeker, these are the yellow numbers here. We're getting close on a couple of these. The spiders are 12 days up, the IWM is 12 up, and the MDY is 12 days up for the required 13 sell side exhaustion warning. So we're getting pretty close on a lot of these majors. A couple of those that are getting fairly close: the IBB, the KRE, the TAN, the XLE, and also the XLY are also getting pretty close here. They're all within about 3 days, so they could definitely trigger an exhaustion warning this coming week. As far as the standard Seeker countdown, the XHB is 12 days down, just looking for one more for a buy signal. Most of the others are to the sell side. XLE is 10 days up, 11 here for the VNQ, so a couple of these are getting close, and a lot of the others that are probably not going to record them this coming week will definitely be on deck for the following week. So definitely keep those numbers handy and stay on top of these as we go through the week. All right, folks. As always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight. Have a great trading week next week, and hope to see you again soon.